Hey, what's up, everyone, and welcome back to more Danganronpa 3-episode discussions. Today we're going to be discussing episode 5 of the Despair arc, which is called Beginning of the End. And as you can see on the screen right now, it had the first appearance of Makoto Naegi in the Despair arc. Oh, excuse me. So this episode was mainly about, it was mainly about Ryota and the Ultimate Imposter. But it had some of the older Danganronpa characters appear in it as well, but we'll get into that when we get to it. So basically, it shows at the beginning that Ryota was bullied as a kid, but then he started watching anime and it made him feel hope, so he decided he's going to create the ultimate anime to give everyone in the world hope. And he stopped going to school just so he could start creating this anime or something. I don't know. His story is really weird, to be honest. Then after that, shows. Well, it doesn't show it, but it basically lets you know that Yukizome went to the reserve course as a teacher for 6 months, and it was not good. And then she's talking to Sakura, and she basically says, I need a trustee's ID so I can check out what the heck this Izuru Kamakura project is. I don't know what it is, but considering they used the founder of the school's name, it can't be any ordinary project. Plus, the same time this popped around in the principal's office, Hajime Hinata, the kid that you caught trying to go on the main course, suddenly quit school. Which, obviously, we know he didn't do that. And then she goes to the principal's office, and the principal basically says, alright, you can go back to your normal class now. And you are now their homeroom teacher instead of the assistant homeroom teacher. So, yeah, that was cool. And they held, like, an entire, welcome back party. And Chiaki was the one who set it up. So, yeah. And then Hyoko comes back, and she's, like, super duper tall now. And which you knew if you played Danganronpa 2. That's it. And it also shows the bonding of Sonya and what's his name, Gundam. And then it goes back to Ryota, who's like, no, I can't be buddy-buddy with everyone. I need to create an anime that will fill the world with hope. And then the ultimate imposter comes in and is like, look, you're pushing yourself way too hard here. Plus, you need to eat if you want to do that. And he's like, I'll eat later once I'm done. And then it shows a mysterious person, but if you've seen the show, you know her voice. She's like, gets out of a taxi and throws her wallet in there. She's like, keep the change. And they're like, oh, thank you. And then she starts walking away, and they're not showing you her face. And then you see the car driving, and as soon as it's like 2 minutes away, boom, the car explodes. The wallet was a bomb the entire time, and it's revealed that it's Junko Enoshima. And it's like, well, yeah, we kind of knew that. And the halfway point, instead of just being a white or a black screen, it's now the white and black to show like Monokuma, which I thought that was a cool little detail. Wow, this review is turning out to be really short. Wow. So then, she meets up with her sister, Mukuro Ikusaba, from the first game, but I don't know, this part was really weird in the game, but I watched the show first, so. But, yeah, this part was really weird, so I never actually, really understood this a whole lot, so hopefully this will actually, explain it a bit more. So basically, she's, like, talking, and she's like, now we'll create the most terrible, most atrocious, most despair-inducing event in human history. Or however you translate it. I don't know. It had, like, 70 different translations. So then, they're both in a taxi, and Junko, like, starts asking a bunch of questions while, like, getting, like, I don't even know what it is. I don't remember, but some sort of thing that you can stab people with. And, she's, like, trying to... Oh, by the way, Mukuro is the ultimate soldier, so she is, like, super combat knowledge-y. So Junko's trying to stab her, and she's just, like, blocking all of them. she's like, oh, she's trying to feel despair of what it'd be like to lose her sister. And it's like, oh, well, no. And then she basically asks, so why did you call me here so suddenly? She's like, well, we're going to high school tomorrow. And she's like, wait, what? Us? And then she's like, and it's not just any high school, it's Hope Speak Academy, where if you graduate, you're guaranteed for a successful life. And then it goes back to Ryota and the Ultimate Imposter, and Ryota is still animating, and then he falls over, and then he's like, oh, and then Ultimate Imposter's like, oh no, that's not good. So then he goes and gets Mikan and brings Mikan back. Mikan's like, oh, it's just overexhaustion and malnutrition. If he rests, he should be fine. But then she's like, but what's going on here? And he's like, yeah, I guess I should explain that. So, one night I was in my room and I heard a bunch of stuff going on. Then I peeked outside and I saw Ryota knocked out. So I brought him into my room, and then he woke up and he asked me who I was. And then I'm like, I have no name, no family relatives, no nothing. I am just the ultimate imposter. And then Ryota's like, and he's like, I did research on you. You think everything doesn't matter besides making the perfect anime. And he's like, yeah, and school's starting soon. I don't have time to go back to school. So he's like, just give your identity to me. Let me be Ryota Mitarai. And he's like, and then I became Ryota Mitarai. And she's like, oh, so I assume now that you've told me all that, you're going to kill me, right? And he's like, no, I trust my classmates. And then it goes on to the next day, and all the people that we've been seeing are officially upperclassmen in Hope Speak High now. And it shows Makoto going in. He's like, oh, wow, I can't believe I'm actually going to Hope Speak Academy. And then Junko and Muko also go in. And then, at the end of the episode, you see Hajime in the room, and he has, like, this new fancy hospital suit on. And they're like, alright, we're going to start the experimentation now. When you wake up, you're going to feel very confused. But don't worry, you'll get used to it. And then he's like, I want to become my own, or I want to become someone that I can be proud of. I want to become my own protagonist. I want to live the life I want to lead. I want to become a person I can be proud of around Chiaki. I want to be the ultimate person. He didn't actually say that, but then shows him in the pod with just normal eyes, and then he opens his eyes and they're red, just like Izuru's, and it has the crosshairs. And then the episode ends, which sucks because that was such a big cliffhanger. Anyways, yeah, so that was an awesome episode. By far, my favorite of the spare episodes so far. Really, really liked it. It was an awesome episode, and yeah, honestly, I can't wait to see where the spare arc goes. Like, I mean, we all know what's gonna happen eventually, but I can't wait to see, like, how it's gonna get that way. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, remember to leave a like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Stick around for more Danganronpa stuff, because I'll be reviewing the entire series of Danganronpa 3 as well as playing the other games when they come out. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Peace out.